guys, gonna head off for a gym sesh after work today. Only short shift day, 4 hours. Got my training done now, so I'm back to more normal hours, way more towards 20-ish hours. I think I was in reverse, so I was like going backwards when I got the bike. I was like, well, I'm going backwards. Oh, I didn't take out. Oh, it's hilarious. So I just went backwards and I was like, nope. Felt like I liked it. I mean, I always arrived and kind of did it in reverse, didn't I? That's fun. I want to watch the back though. Hope that would do some gym session. We got squats and deadlifts today. Deadlifts being primary, we've got squats secondary. Right guys, phone fell over again. I mean, to be fair, if you saw what I was resting on, it's just that. I used to put on this middle phone charger thing, but everyone could see it, and then it's just so awkward. People organising it. Anyways, gonna hit some squats and deadlifts, hit a nice gym sesh, hopefully. Have a good session, yeah. Catch you guys up in a bit. So, I started with some deadlifts. I did 40, 60, 80, 100, and then I did a 130 double, which you'll probably see in a bit, quite a bit later than how quickly I've described it, because I've rattled through that quite quick. And then, yeah, what was my thoughts on that? So with the 130 double, I was initially thinking I might do a single, but I might on the fly just do a double if the single feels good. When I did the double, instead of like doing a full reset, I actually just got tight on the eccentric and did it from there, and it actually felt much better than the second if I do the whole setup again, because the setup is probably where I'm still a little bit flawed. It's a new technique that I've got, but sometimes I misgrip the bar and stuff. I don't quite time my pull right, whereas it's so much easier when you've already got the control on the eccentric and the tightness and your hands on the bar. That's the most important thing. You've already got the grip on the bar, you've already got everything anchored how you want it. So I think in the future I'm gonna follow that same principle basically. Now I'm gonna do the first rep with that setup just to create the tension whilst I'm not on the bar, and then after the first rep, because I'm anchored into the bar, I'm acclimatized to the weight, my CNS is acclimatized to the weight, control the eccentric, stay with it, bang out a second rep, and try and do that at least one more time. I think doing it like that, I could get a solid triple. I could have got a triple today, definitely, if I just did one more. I'm pretty adamant about that. And I don't know why I just didn't plan for it. I didn't think about doing it at the moment. But it would have been a PR and it would have been nice. But anyways, then we moved on to squats. I just went to maximum squats. I did the bar, 40, 55, and then 70. 70 was just the top set. Just trying to get speed reps, trying to reaffirm that technique, because I'm hoping Wednesday maybe I'm going to go heavy. Like, I might even go for a squat PR if I feel good, because I feel like I'm getting stronger, and I've got to push those boundaries. I've done 104 twice. I've done 100 for 2 paused. So yeah, that is the goal. And then I finished off with some adductors. I did the top set of 35 for like 6 or 7, something around there. 30 for a done. I didn't do the full reset, and that helped because I felt like I'm getting tired. loads of time, but I'm not asked. It's one of those things. Well, I'm ready. It's a bit after anyway, so. If you're not ready, it's one of those things. I actually turned my window up, so I put my window back down. I was like, oh, I actually had loads of time if I didn't accidentally put my window up. I like to do that just to hear, but I don't need to do that, but that's still I don't really bother if I'm not like ready. If I'm not ready, then you end up rushing your feet and you actually have a lot less time if you're not like ready at that point. So I just don't bother. There's no one behind me, so it's what it is. And even then, if you're not ready though. I tried to over-rotate to like straighten the wheels, but then it just actually moved me, so I realised obviously my wheels were probably straight away. So that's a really, that's calm though, that's pretty straight. Just went towards the gap, I was like, oh right, okay, so my wheels were straight away, didn't they? Yeah. Decent gym sessione. I should have gone for a triple with the 130 deadlifts. I sort of thought I'm going to do at least single, might do a double. I should have done a triple on the fly, because without doing the full reset, doing it just doing it from the floor, and you've already got tension built, and you've already got your hands on the bar as well. That's the biggest thing. With my technique, with the grip and rep, sometimes you can misgrip your hands and your arms aren't straight. But once you've done one rep, when you just come towards the ground, you don't reset or anything. Your arms go perfect straight, you're perfectly braced, perfect tension, you're controlling the eccentric, and you're just with the weight 100%. The second rep can actually be easier than the first sometimes, especially because my technique's still work in progress and not perfectly executed yet. But I could have done a triple, I'm adamant about that. I just definitely wouldn't have failed if I tried a triple there. I'm pretty sure about that. You kind of know. But look, easy double, we take easy doubles, and part of me's kind of thinking about maybe going for a PR with this technique, and I think I could potentially do it if I can just clean it up and get it good. But yeah, Hope you guys enjoyed a little gym session with your boy. Yeah, I'll see you later.